Good evening, jazz fans. I'm Abe Beeson, and welcome to the KNKX live stream Sustainers concert with Jacqueline Tabor and the Marina Albero Trio at Town Hall in Seattle. This is an exclusive performance for sustaining members of KNKX and all who donated to the station this summer. And I'd just like to say thank you for all your support. These trying times have decimated some businesses, and we know that it's only with the support of our listeners that we can continue to bring you world-class jazz and blues programming and our world-class news coverage from the Pacific Northwest and around the world. So thank you so much. A quick note before we start, tonight's performance at Town Hall is taking place in accordance with the state's COVID prevention guidelines. All musicians are socially distanced and wearing face coverings. And I also wanted to mention there's a tip button you'll see at the bottom of your screen during the performance. It's a great opportunity for you to directly support these talented artists. Tipping is appreciated. And now it is my honor and pleasure to introduce Golden Ear award-winning singer Jacqueline Tabor. She is a dedicated student of music, one of the Northwest's most in-demand performers. Her latest album, The Lady in the Gown, features Seattle's 200 Trio, and recently she's been seen with the Seattle Repertory Jazz Orchestra. Tonight at Town Hall, Jacqueline is joined by her good friend, pianist and composer Marina Albero, also a Golden Ear Award winner. She's one of the most exciting performers in town, and she's also been a driving force in helping musicians find pandemic-era audiences online through the quarantine sessions. Her latest release is the incredible triple CD, A Life Soundtrack. Both Jacqueline and Marina have appeared in our studio sessions, so connect to both of those at knkx.org. Marina leads a fantastic trio tonight with Greg Feingold and Devon Lewis at the bass and drums. And they'll start the show with an instrumental Thelonious Monk tune, and then we'll bring on Ms. Jacqueline Tabor. Dear KNKX supporters, I am very happy to introduce the Marina Albero Trio.
everybody. I hope you are safe at home or wherever it is that you call home. Thank you to all the sustainers of KNKX that keep all the jazz and all the cool stuff alive in Seattle. I know all this is too much to comprehend, but you are not alone. We are together. Above the crowd, above the world, we're not too proud to cling together. And what do we have to fear together? Alone together, the blinding rain, the starless nights, we're not too vain, for we're together, and we are strong if we're together. Our love is as deep as the sea. Our love is as great as a love can be. So we can weather the great unknown if we're alone alone together, beyond the crowd, above the world, we're not too proud, for we're together, and we are strong as long as we're together. Alone together, the blinding rain, the starless nights, we're not in vain, for we're together, and we are strong if we are together. Our love is as deep as the sea. Our love is as great as a love can be. So we can weather the great unknown if we're alone together. Alone together. Hello, everybody. On whatever platform we're on. We just want to thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all are having a good time. Hope you're eating and drinking whatever delights your fancy. Just wanted to say I have Marina Albera on piano, have the wonderful Greg Feingold on bass, and Devon the Divine Lewis on drums. And we are here with just a few awesome people in the room, and we're just so happy to be able to perform live, and I hope you are enjoying what you're hearing and seeing. This song was one of those shower moments, and Greg Feingold refined it, and I recorded it and actually did a live stream at KNKX, so it's very fitting to do this again for you, the viewers who support us. Lovers, one lovely day, love came planning to stay. Green Dolphin Street supplied the setting, a setting for nights beyond forgetting. Ground on Green Dolphin Street. Lovers, one lovely day, love came planning to stay. Green Dolphin Street supplied the setting, a setting for nights beyond forgetting. And through moments apart, memories live in my heart. When I recall the love I found on, I could kiss the ground on Green
Wow, tonight's concert at Town Hall is off to a bang, and we're going to take a short break in our programming tonight, and talk a little bit with these two incredibly talented women, Jacqueline Tabor and Marina Albero. Thank you both so much for doing this performance for our audience, for our listeners tonight. And Jacqueline, I know when we were setting up this performance, we were talking about how you and Marina work so well together, and you said, I could work with Marina Albero for the rest of my life. I would love for you to talk about what you enjoy about working with each other.
For me, Marina is an innovator, a trailblazer, a leader, a kind soul, a nurturer, and she likes to feed you when you come over and have rehearsal. And she's taught me so much how to lead as just a woman and to kind of get out of the box and to create in a different and higher way. So we're bubbling together. That means we've had a conversation about it with our families, and I'm very grateful that she's allowed me the space, and definitely for mental illness or I'm sorry, mental capacity, it's great to be able to be in another space with other people. I don't think that either one of us could have maybe gotten through, we're not through the pandemic, but the early stages of it. And you know, then the quarantine session started very early, which is, you know, the birth child of Marina Albero.
Marina, I wonder if you could tell us about how much fun you have working with Jacqueline Tabor.
Yeah, it's a whole experience. To me, being in US and playing music with jazz musicians and learning from them means a lot, a whole lot. You know, people who know me, they know that I like, you know, calling my own work for the last 5 years a live soundtrack, because when I look back, I see that the music I play and I compose, it's always linked to my experiences, my life experiences. Hanging out with Jacqueline and playing music with her, but I would say it's the whole thing, it's the whole experience, makes me understand much more from where jazz is made, born, played, experienced. And it's a really, to me, it's interesting because she's not a formal musician in terms that I come from the classical music, and she comes from the free expression, you know, and from where she's grown up and what she's heard, and her language and her spoken language. So to me, it's an honor that I'm just accepted by someone so authentic, in my own weirdness, and you know, coming from my own universe. I'm learning so much from her, and I feel much more connected to jazz, especially since I hang out so much with her.
I'm really enjoying your song selections tonight. The first portion of our program, lots of great jazz standards. Standards are still really rich vehicles for jazz musicians, but they're such great songs, and I feel bad sometimes when I know that a lot of younger listeners aren't familiar with these incredible songs. And I wonder if you could talk about what makes them so durable. Jacqueline, what makes these songs so cool, even in 2020?
So me and Marina have dissected and conversated about Alone together. And it's a standard classic. I heard Chet Baker do it, and then I heard a lot of other versions, and I thought it was just the sign of the times. We are alone together. And it's also a tricky little song where you get in the middle of it and there's some timing and some other things. And for me, what makes them classic or timeless is the fact that you can constantly recreate them. What I love about jazz is you can be in France and you can be like 1, 2, 3, Autumn Leaves, A minor, and somebody knows even if you don't speak the same language. I mean, I guess that's where Jazzercise gets its motto from, so you can go work out anywhere in the country. But I love that about it. And I love the standards, and writing is in my soul. It will come out sooner or later, but there's so many beautiful songs, so many timeless songs, so many great stories. And the songs that we will be performing for you tonight are, were written in 1968 and performed, during the Civil Rights Movement, and they are timely still to this day. And so we're excited for you to come on this new journey with us.
Yeah, let's get right into talking about this next part of the program. Don't Explain, a dialogue between Eleanor and Eunice. That's Billie Holiday and Nina Simone, their birth names. I understand the show started off as a tribute, but that's not really where it's at now. It's evolved, And how has it evolved? What has it become, Jacqueline?
Well, Marina and I decided this will be an ongoing project until the day both of us are gone, because we don't want to put any parameters on it. I believe that it will grow as we will grow and evolve. We're excited to be able to do this live. This is just a snippet of what is to come. And we're trying to spread love and a message of hope. And in this strange and odd time we are in, I hope that the songs that we've selected will allow you to hear the words in which Billy and Nina were trying to relay.
And I know that Billie Holiday and Nina Simone are such individualistic artists. They don't really sound like anyone else, let alone each other. But I wonder if you could talk about their musical similarities, Jack.
That they love to take liberties on lyrics, which I'm a super big fan of, because I do that. Now, I'm not sure if it was because they were just super cool people. I do it because sometimes I forget the lyrics and I like to slip a few lines in there. I feel like Nina was deconstructed many of Billy's songs. And it was almost like a call and response to it. And honestly, just doing something with just Billy and with just Nina by himself, for me as a Black woman in America, is a lot of pressure. But bringing those two together, and the fact that both of them, Eleanor and Eunice, the E name in a female name is very uncommon, and then both of them had it, and such unique names, and then have the coolest stage names ever. So it was, Marina and I had a long conversation, and she was like, it'd just be less pressure to bring them together. And actually, what would they say right now? And I'm sure both of them would have a lot to say.
Now, the first song that that you're going to be performing as part of this program is "Traveling Light," which was debuted by Billie Holiday. I wonder if you could tell us a little bit more about this wonderful song.
From what I've read on Wikipedia, just going to be transparent, that it was written by kind of her boyfriend. And when I read in between the lines, it sounds like maybe not quite her boyfriend, but somebody she really liked. And he just brought her along and said, my girlfriend's gonna sing the song. And those are some of those things in I say jazz history that I wish we could understand what really happened and why she just happened to be there. And I think you know the story better than I do, but I also love that song and got to perform it with the SRJO, and was not familiar with the song whatsoever. And it's just one of those, again, another classic standard. But what's better than Traveling Light? And how many people after Billie recorded it after her? Many, many, many songstresses did. So.
Yeah, 1942 debut. The lyrics by Johnny Mercer. Paul Whiteman's orchestra with Lady Day debuted the song, went all the way to #1. Just I think a year after she had her big hit with God Bless the Child. Very excited to hear this tune and get back into the program. The musicians are returning to the stage at Seattle's Town Hall. I'm Abe Beeson. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And now let's hear some more music.
Traveling light, because my man is gone. But from now on, I'm traveling light. He said goodbye and took my heart away. But from today, I'm traveling light. No one can see Well, hello, party people. We're back. We're so glad to be here. I hope you're tuning in and having a good time. Mo, Josh are taking good care of us, and we appreciate that. They are the best engineers and videographers, I hope I said that right, that are in Seattle, and we appreciate them so much because they are making us look and sound good. I always try to make them tell me to look a little bit younger and sound a little bit thinner, but we're working on that technology. You guys ready? One, I fell in love with you the first time I looked at you. Them their eyes. You got a certain little cute way of flirting with them their eyes. They make me feel happy. They make me blue. I'm falling, no stalling, growing in a great big way for you. 'Cause my heart's jumping to show, started something with them their eyes. You better watch out if you're wise. They sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. They're working overtime, dangerous looking in them their eyes. I fell in love with you the first time I looked at you, them their eyes. You got a certain little cute way of flirting with them their eyes. They make me feel happy, they make me blue. I'm falling, no stalling, growing in a great big way for you. 'Cause my heart's jumping and sure started something with them their eyes. You better watch out if you're wise. They sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. You're working overtime, dangerous lurking in them their eyes. And the crowd goes wild. All four of y'all, thank you so much. Thank God there's 4 people applauding. There's a few things that we miss about the audience. It is the people who are viewing us right now. We miss you, and it is difficult to smile and be funny and coy in front of a camera, but I hope that you can feel the love that is in our hearts that goes into this camera. So I also want to thank my very awesome friends who live in my neighborhood who have a wonderful business. They're called Kind and Company, and they were the wonderful people who put this beautiful, cool thing that says Don't Explain, which is the beginning of our project, our ongoing, everlong, until we are no longer here project, because who knows when this thing is going to end. And I just want to say thank you so much for listening to me as a business to say I have this vision about what I want to do, and they were very adaptable and awesome. Kind and Company is their name, so I have to say that. And also, happy anniversary, DC and Eric. So I know you guys are in Orcas Island watching this, so I just want to say I love you guys. There you go. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. Though the Bible says, and it still is news, Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Yes, the strong get more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Mama may have, Papa may have, But God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Money, you've got lots of friends. They're crowded around your door. But when you're gone and spending it, they don't come no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself. Don't take too much. Mama may have, and Papa, he may have. But God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Yes, Marina, better. Oh, money, you've got lots of friends. Oh, they crowded around your door. But when you're gone and spending ends, they don't call, no, they don't call no more. Oh, rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, and Papa, he may have. But God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. And that's how we're ending it. I hope y'all are having a fun time. I hope you are having like as much fun as we are having. As Marina always reminds me that music is life, and life is love, and rhythm is life. Like, she reminds me of all these mantras that are so important, and this is a very difficult time to be in the world. But finding the silver lining is truly the most human experience that I have ever found, and I appreciate that Marina has allowed to bubble with me. And we have weekly rehearsals, and sometimes they're meetings, and sometimes she's counseling me on not being crazy, and it's awesome. And that's how Don't Explain came about. So let's play the next song. This song was written by Billie Holiday. Hush now, don't explain. There ain't nothing to gain. I'm glad that you're back. Don't explain. Quiet, baby, don't explain. You mixed with some dame. Fix that lipstick, don't explain. You know that I love you, and what love endures are my thoughts of you, for I'm so completely yours. Cry to hear folks chatter, and I know that you cheat. Right or wrong, don't when I'm with you, my sweet. Hush now, don't explain. You're my joy, you're my pain. My life's your love. Don't explain. That I love you, and what love endures, how my thoughts of you, for I'm so completely yours. I cry to hear folks chatter, and I know that you cheat, but right or wrong don't matter, for I'm with you, my sweet. Hush now, don't explain. You're my joy and you're my pain. My life is yours, Thank you. There's a lot that goes on with Don't Explain, and feel free to use that as a term that gets you out of a lot of precarious situations. I was just in something not too long ago, and I was like, shh, don't explain. There's so much going on everywhere. This is one of the most powerful songs that Nina Simone has ever put together for me as who I am and how I am right in this moment. Let me allow myself to be vulnerable and be true and be authentic in front of you. Let me know that I have pain and that I am sad and that I'm happy and I'm angry. It's okay, because that's called being human. No matter what you look like, no matter what size, how tall, or whatever your hair looks like, it doesn't matter where you're from. Everybody has a journey. I am so appreciative of Nina putting this in words and in song. My skin is black. My arms are long. My hair is woolly. My back is strong. Strong enough to take the pain inflicted again and again. What do they call me? My name is Aunt Sarah. My skin is yellow. My hair is long. Between two worlds, I do belong. My father was rich and white. He forced my mother late one night. What do they call me? My name is Saffronia. My skin is tan. My hair is fine. My hips invite you. My mouth like wine. Whose little girl am I? Anyone who has money can buy. What do they call me? My name is Sweet Thing. My skin is brown. My man is rough. I'll kill the first mother I see. My life has been rough. I'm awfully bitter these days because my parents were slaves. What do they call me? Thank you all so much. Yes.
So we have Rodney.
Okay. This is a tricky little number. There's a lot of words in it, and my vocals are in good shape because of my wonderful and lovely friend Kim McGuire, who I hope is turning in, who is an awesome vocal coach and awesome friend. No, good friend, just not awesome. Oh, love me and leave me and let me be lonely. You won't believe me, but I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. You might find the nighttime the right time, a kiss and nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting and forgetting for somebody else. There'll be no one unless there's you. I intend to be independently blue. Say, I want your love, don't want to borrow. Happy today to give back tomorrow. Your love is my love for nobody else. Rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. You might find the nighttime the right time, a kiss and nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting and forgetting with somebody else. There'll be no one unless that somebody is you. I intend to be independently blue. Say, I want your love, don't want to borrow. Happy day to give back tomorrow. Your love is my love is your love. There's no love for nobody else. Hey, there we go. Ole. I want to say, you see this beautiful mask? Wait, do you see all the beautiful masks that are on the stage? I want to thank my beautiful friend, Anne Marie Granger, who is an awesome human, wonderful human being, beautiful human being, who walked me through my Billie Holiday tribute with the SRJO, and also, she is the Panonica Rothschild of Seattle. She is the person that we need in our life in the jazz community. So we love her, and thank you. If you're listening, I know you are. Thank you so much for supporting all of us all the time when we need you. Thank you. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze a blowing, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossoms on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know how I feel. Unicorns are having fun, you know what I mean. Rest in peace when day is done, you know how I feel. And this old world is a new world, and a bold world for me, and I'm feeling good. Stars in the sky, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new light, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm feeling good.
Wow. Jacqueline Tabor with Marina Albero's trio streaming live at Town Hall. Our audience, our listeners are just loving this performance. We're getting some great comments online. That last tune, Feeling Good, a great song. Nina Simone was one of the first to sing it. And we're going to speak a little bit about that song. Jacqueline Tabor and Marina Albero returning for a little bit more conversation now. But I wanted to start out with the idea that you're performing songs with an audience, but you're not getting what the audience can give you, that immediate satisfaction, the applause. And I wonder what you miss about not having the live audience as part of the show right in front of you there.
Smiling. Applause is great, but smiling is honestly what I miss. And seeing people and making real contact with people. But because right now and where me and Marina are at, we have connected on such a deep level when we're performing that we've worked it out. Work it out.
Marina, I wonder if you could talk a little bit about that idea. You've been doing quite a few streaming performances.
Indeed.
How do you overcome that lack of applause and audience?
Yeah, it's funny, after 4 months of not performing with a live audience, I don't really miss so much the applause, but I do miss the interaction. I do miss the after gig talking to them. I do miss the previous moments, you know, when you start getting emails or people, hey, what are you playing? All these interactions that to me makes my life what it is. And it's all about music. It's before, during, and after. I've lost all of it. I've lost all of my friends' connections that I used to see them at my gigs, other people's gigs. So it's the whole thing, Abe. And you know what I mean. It's a community thing. The only part that I'm happy about, and it's taking me a while realizing that it's happening, is that music is getting back to the people's hands and the families' hands, that everybody's signing up for music lessons. We are all baking, we are all dancing, or so that's good. I want music to be in the houses. So I'm not going to talk about, oh yeah, I miss the spot, I miss the audience. Of course I miss you. I'm happy that now I can get into everybody's house to take music, bring the music back to them.
Mm.
And so I think that eventually we'll have an even better audience. They'll know more about music. So I don't want to be, what Jacqueline said to me, it's about what do you like about, or what did you like about your life before, and what you didn't really like about it. So I'm trying to make that reading of the situation, and I'm really hopeful. It's okay. Whenever we have a stage, we're going to be back. And in the meantime, we're all doing great with, live streaming. Some people, they do some curbside concerts. So it's okay. Let's just think about the beautiful part of it. And again, we can all play music. It doesn't need to be professional. I'm glad that people is taking music back.
And it is great to know that everyone is really realizing now how important music is in their lives, and I don't think we're going to be taking it for granted.
Exactly.
Getting back to that wonderful song, Feeling Good, it was from, at the time, a brand new musical. John Coltrane, I think, maybe did one of the earliest recordings. Instrumentalists like Herbie Mann and Ahmad Jamal would take it on. Later, even the rock band Muse took a swing at it. But Nina Simone's version really is the ultimate version. She did it with a powerful big band, and yet she overpowers that big band. And Jacqueline, I would love to know how you decided to go about singing Feeling Good the way you do.
Well, I wanted to contrast from what Nina did, because the beginning of that song is my favorite part, because she's vulnerable yet strong. And I obviously don't have a big band because we can only have so many people in the band now. But I thought the simplicity and the complexity of just playing with a bass player, especially somebody like Greg Feingold, who is one of my dearest friends, but also just a magnificent musician. I just thought it was going to be cool and pay honor and tribute and take back her song. Some people forget that she was the one that put that song on the map, and I want people to remember it was Nina.
We're talking about the new project, Don't Explain, dialogue between Eleanor and Eunice, Nina and Billie Holiday. And between the two of them, I think something that I always take away every time I hear both of these singers is how emotional they are, how they get across the emotion of every song they sing. And Jacqueline, I wonder, it seems like it could be a real chore, a real exhausting thing to build up all that emotion. And I wonder if you could talk about what it takes to do that, to find that emotion in the songs.
Well, a lot of tears. I torment my neighbors by power walking and singing out loud with my headphones. I have a lot of internal dialogue, but for me, it's become a healing, because it is hard. It's getting through all these songs are really tough. There are things that will unfold in your soul that you had no idea. There's, to me, things ancestrally that come out of me when I'm singing this music. And the beautiful and wonderful Stephanie Porter, reminded me, like, it is part of my heritage to do this and to keep these songs alive. And so I appreciate that Marina has been, a partner in this, and understanding like how difficult it is to be vulnerable, but that how important it is, especially right now, to continue to tell these stories through song.
And Marina, I wonder if you could talk about another aspect of these two incredible, not just singers, but musicians, especially Nina Simone, who I think may have pursued a career as a classical pianist had she not been a Black woman in the 60s trying to have a career. And I wonder if you could talk about the incredible musical talents of these two.
Yeah, somehow both of them struck me since I was really young. Billy was my favorite singer, although I remember talking to other my friends and they said, "Wow, but Ella," and I'm like, yeah, everybody's, but I don't know, it's Billy. Billy's what I need for some reason. So there's that primal instinct that you just know that really touches you, it moves you. Then about Nina, the first time I heard anything from her, I'm pretty sure it was My Baby Cares for Me, where I totally assumed that was a singer and a piano player. and a bass and drums. And then later on, that made me think how many people, and I actually have proved that sometimes, they don't even know, non-musicians, they don't even know she's the piano player. She's such a great piano player. Because the singing thing, you know, and I understand, I always say, if I play, it's cool, but if I say, I love you so, it gets much faster. You know, it communicates faster. So in that aspect, I know lyrics and singers, it's the best vehicle for music, probably, to be like really sending a message. So many people skip that about her. What a great piano player. I feel a lot related to her playing because of that classical approach she has. It's interesting how they talk about Brad Meldon, which is one of my favorite piano players. And they say, yeah, he comes from Keith Jarrett or Fred Hirsch. And I'm like, well, and what about Nina? She was doing all these sort of 2 or 3 voices on her improvisation. So again, I think the most shiny or the loudest part of this, of both, it's because of their past and you know, the lyrics, the way. But if you dig a little bit and take the lyrics out of the way, and even take, I would say, the voice out of the way, the music still stands really, really, like it's outstanding. That's what makes it so strong. And then the other thing that I think they have in common that connects with me, and probably with many other people, is the fact that they really come from a few big life traumas. The way they channel the traumas, it's a really hopeful way, like a positive way, and they kind of make it a message for other people who is going through that. That's what helped me, I think. That's what I felt with Billy's music when I was little and I was struggling. Because, you know, I'm not going to talk about my life, but I have big childhood traumas. So these musicians and female musicians helped me a lot seeing the light after the tunnel. That's why I think it's trauma turned into like a learning or a positive outcome, and passing the message to somebody else. It's not denying it, it's not making it bigger, it's actually channeling it and sharing it. So, you know, becomes lighter for everyone who is going through it. That's how I see it.
Beautiful. Speaking with Jacqueline Tabor and Marina Albero, we're just getting a taste of their new project, Don't Explain, a dialogue between Eleanor and Eunice, a story of Nina Simone and Billie Holiday. And I wonder if you could talk about how this project will go on. How will you be presenting this to the public? Will it be streaming? Will there be a recording? What's the next plan?
So we've decided to maintain our weekly rehearsal, but we are also going to take a very short break and venture into maybe some holiday tunes. We both feel that this holiday might be the best holiday ever, and that hopefully there will be a cure, a vaccination, a patch, or a Band-Aid. There will be something by the time the holidays, the end of this year comes. And so we want to help everyone celebrate in song. We want to spread love, we want to spread healing, and we want to spread hope. And
take back the rituals, you know, taking back the rituals to the families. Yeah. It's not going to be, we were talking yesterday, it's not a Christmas album. It's going to be more of that ritual. And I was telling her how in Catalan, many of the Christmas songs are actually like pagan, and they don't really say Jesus, or they talk about the story itself. So it's about a little bit of taking these stories and all these old tales that we just sit down and watch on Netflix, or we go to a concert and pay for someone to sing to us. So kind of making it more of a, because we're going to be more with our people in the houses, in our same house. So it's a perfect timing for rituals, for playing music, baking, all these beautiful things we're all doing at home.
Sounds like a family affair. We look forward to any collaborations you two want to get up to. I'm interested. We have time for one more song. Thank all of our listeners for hanging around. We're going to finish with Don't Smoke in Bed, another from the Nina Simone songbook. It was on her first record back in the late 50s. It's actually written a decade earlier by Peggy Lee and recorded by Peggy. But again, Nina Simone owns this song. Jacqueline, I wonder if you can tell us a little bit about this one, Don't Smoke in Bed.
You ever just hear something and say, I need to do it? that I wish I had this deep, profound, statement, but the only thing I could hear was me singing and Marina playing. And that's what you're about to witness. To me, it's fantastic, loving, amazing, and to me, it's a singer's fantasy.
And flamenca. It's really flamenca. So yeah, it has everything.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline Tabor. Thank you, Marina Albero. Thank you to Greg and Devon as well. I can't wait. It's encore time at Town Hall in Seattle. Here's Jacqueline Tabor singing Just for You.
I left a note on his dresser, and my old wedding ring with these few goodbye words. How must I say goodbye, oh sleepyhead? I'm packing you in, like I said. Take care of everything. I'm leaving my wedding ring. Don't look for me, 'cause I'll get ahead. Remember, darling, don't smoke in bed. Don't look for me, 'cause I'll get ahead. Remember, darling, don't smoke in bed.
Oh, what a night. Thanks so much again to the fantastic Jacqueline Tabor, Marina Albero, Greg Feingold, and Devon Lewis. And thanks so much to you for joining us. You know, each and every day we remember that there is no KNKX without supporting listeners like you. Thanks again. And thanks also to all the people that made this exclusive live stream possible, including the gang at Town Hall. That's Shane Unger, Ginny Palmer, Sasha Bailey, Josh Manley, and Mo Provencher. Thanks also to the engineer at the station who got this all figured out for us, Justin Steyer, and to the woman who herded a lot of jazz cats to make this work tonight, KNKX Promotions and Events Director Brenda Goldstein Young. Thank you, my friend. There are many more virtual KNKX connections coming your way, more music, more storytelling, election coverage right around the corner. You'll find out all that information on your screen when I'm done talking here. And there's much more headed your way from KNKX in the fall and beyond. Stay connected at knkx.org. My name is Abe Beeson, and from all of us at KNKX, good night.